welcome to my channel. So we are concluding topic 2, auditing. So in this video, we are going to look at an engagement letter. Like, an engagement letter is a letter that contains written terms of an engagement. Yeah, the engagement, I said it's like the relationship between the audit firm and then the audit client. So the engagement letter is that letter that contains the terms of that engagement or the agreement. So this letter provides written terms of the audit engagement agreed between the auditor and then management of the company that they're going to work for. Then it confirms agreement of terms of the audit engagement, which minimizes understanding between the auditor and then the management. That is a brief introduction about an engagement letter. In simple terms, it is a letter that contains terms of an engagement, of agreement between the auditor and then the management. So let's look at what must be included in an engagement letter. So we have the main content and then we have others. So we shall first start with the main content. So the main content, the first thing that must be included there, we have the objective and scope of the audit of financial statement. So the objective of the audit. Of course, the audit objective is to determine whether they show a true and fair view. Yeah, then an audit scope, it refers to the applicable laws, legislation, regulations, ISAs, things like that. So it must include the objective of the audit and then the scope of the audit of financial statements. Then secondly, it must include the responsibilities of the auditor. The responsibilities of the auditor, they are very many. For example, to conduct an audit in accordance with the international standards on auditing, then to form and express an opinion on whether financial statements that were prepared by management show a true and fair view, and then if they comply with the IFRSs and then laws. Then they're also supposed to communicate to management internal control weaknesses in a management letter. Yeah, so an engagement letter must show the responsibilities of the auditor. There are very many responsibilities. Yeah, then it must also show the responsibilities of management, like what management is supposed to do. For example, management is responsible for keeping accounting records, then have an internal control system that's supposed to prepare financial statements. They are supposed to disclose all the matters that are required by relevant IFRSs and laws. Then they're supposed to provide the auditor access to all information that is necessary for an audit. Yeah. So an engagement letter must show the responsibilities of management. Then next is the applicable financial reporting framework for financial statements, like the things that are supposed to be considered. For example, the International Financial Reporting Standards, then the Companies Act, things like that, the applicable financial reporting framework. Then, lastly, on the main content, the expected form and content of the report. So it must show like how they want the audit report to be. Yeah, a report stating whether financial statements show a true and fair view of the entity's affairs. So those are the things that must be included. That is the main content, though we have others, as we are going to see. but that is the main content. The objective, responsibilities of the auditor, responsibilities of management, applicable financial reporting framework, and then the expected form and content of a report. And this question is examinable. Then other matters that may be included in the engagement letter. First is a description of the audit procedures, including the inherent limitations. Audit procedures, we shall look at them in topic theory, but audit procedures is like how the audit is going to be done, including the inherent limitations. Something that is inherent, it's something that cannot be avoided. Yeah. Then another thing that can be included is use of work of internal audit and other staff of the entity. Yeah, they must talk about internal audit, like how it will, like its importance and stuff. Because there is internal audit, as we said, and then external audit. Then they must, not must, it can also show the arrangements to be made with the predecessor auditor in case of an initial audit. Like they must show whether there is an arrangement, not sorry, excuse my English. They can show whether there will be arrangements of the new auditor to meet the previous auditor. Then it can also show the auditor's use of specialists and other auditors in the audit. It can show the audit timetable, showing the deadlines, like when they should start and when they should stop. Then communication between the auditor and the client. For example, the management letter, they can talk about it. Then the basis for charging audit fees and billing system, how audit fees will be charged and all that. Then the complaint procedure and jurisdiction and very many others. Yes, so these are some of the things that can be included in an engagement letter, but the main content is this: objective and scope of the audit, responsibilities of the auditor, responsibilities of management, applicable financial reporting framework, then the expected form and content of the report. Yeah, so this has been the end of topic 2. Yeah, you can make any inquiries in case you have, and if you're understanding, let me know. If you're not understanding, let me know so that I can stop here and I do not waste your time. So thanks for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment. Let's catch up in my next video.